Good day, comic fam. Comics of the Voice here. Today I went to Niagara Falls Comic Con. Boy, oh boy. What a fun time. Got a bunch of books signed, and I got a couple of pickups. So, let's see what I got. Stay tuned. Okay, comic fam. Niagara Falls Comic Con 2026. It's about a 2-hour drive from my place. I met up with some people there at the show, hung out, had a good time, got a bunch of books signed. It was a blast. So I'm going to do my standard that I usually do. So I'm going to show some footage now of the con, me entering some of the walk-arounds. You're going to see some of the celebrities that were there as I walk along the back aisles and up and down. And then we'll get into the hall and what I picked up. So, back in a second. Good day, comic fam. Comics of the Voice here. Today we are at Niagara Falls Comic Con. You can see it over my shoulder. And I'm representing the Black Order Comic Book Club. Enjoy. James Reyes is here now. Prince, three Prince. James Reyes. Some of the books we got going on here. The absolute Batman stuff just going insane. Oh, there's Cross. 150. Thundercats. Newsstand. Got a primer up there.
That's the one I'm looking for, but that looks like a reprint. It's going for 3,000.
First one right there. That's the very first Adam Hughes cover. Or artwork in that book. Not the cover, artwork.
I saw one guy
on top of that.
Oh, there we go. That's one I'm looking for. There we go. I have this one signed at a 9.8. I don't have it raw. Alright. Let's get back up to the front. I got one more comic book vendor to check out. See if I can find something there. But I gotta go all the way back out. See what we got up here.
No.
Jesus, look at their shot glasses. Gotcha bags.
Yeah, there is actually. How many zebras? 1,000? A lot more than
Go this way. This way. I can get through here. This place is more packed than it was yesterday. I'll tell you that. Okay.
And that's why a lot of these bands are still out there.
T-shirts, lots of cosplay here today. Lots and lots and lots. Pops like crazy.
I don't know who wants to be in the photo.
Oh, I see. Nope, those are records. Oh, there's comic books right here. Let's have a look here. I think it's a lot of collections. Random stuff. Okay. Lots of weapons. Boy. Thought I saw books up here. Here's the best view of the place. Wow. Just crazy.
I only have one cluster function right now.
Bryce.
Another one that I missed. Gotta check this out.
Put that there.
Justice League, Punisher.
That's right. You want me to hold
Yes,
it?
sir. Hold them all.
You want me to put the contest shirt and do it on
Put her
put our
titties
boobies
out.
to
Okay, wait, I gotta turn around.
to take it one person. Laser.
Oh, you get a photo shoot. That's cool.
I just want to tell
That is just wicked.
I told you that was like 10 they're forever. Nice little line.
The next is not. All right.
Well, there you go. So, what did I pick up? Well, I took some books with me. I had quite a haul with me. And one of the people, Leonard Kirk, was not there, so I had a big stack of all new Wolverine books that I wanted to get signed, and that didn't happen. But that's okay, because the rest of my mission was accomplished, starting with Mr. James Reyes. And I got him to sign my copy of Wonder Woman Volume 2, number 212, as you can see, right there. And you'll see it on the image that I superimpose on the screen here. Him signing that one. And then we've got issue number 213, also signed by James Reyes. It was one of the first signatures that I got done. Actually, it was Ken Lashley that I did first, and then I rolled around a second time. And then also Jim Kruger. So yeah, you didn't charge me anything for those signatures. This one was free too. Jim Kruger, who did No Ghost in Hiroshima, Scout Comics, excellent series. You know what? Anything that's from Scout Comics, I enjoyed it so much. Yeah, this was the first one that I got signed, was Ken Lashley. And he did this Miles Morales number 12. It's beautiful. He did it in red up there right under the trade dress. That's pretty cool. Looks awesome. Stood there and talked with him for a few minutes. He was enjoying himself at the con. I think this one was like $10 or something. Then there was Francis Manapul. I had a big stack for him, but he was charging quite a bit, so I just settled on the ash can for Rockefellers. And there's only 1,000 of these. So I didn't know that until he told me. He says, yeah, there was only 1,000 of those. He goes, where'd you get that? At one of the fan expos? I said, yeah, I was in Toronto, 2024, when the whole Ghost Machine cast was there. And I went to a panel. And when I was on the panel, That's when Jeff Johns, he was signing these when the panel was finished and handing them out to everybody as you got up. So I didn't get a picture of Jeff Johns signing this, but I did have a video of the panel. So now I have Jeff Johns and Francis Manipul on this book too. So now I just got to get Peter Tomasi, and then I'll have the trifecta on there. Well, I need Rob Lee too, but you know, it's always the hunt. We always looking, and you know, you have to be patient. But this was the crown jewel of why I was at Niagara Falls Comic Con in the first place, was to meet the man himself, Mr. Sergeant Slaughter. So Sergeant Slaughter is the only living G.I. Joe, and I got him to personalize it. So it says, "At ease, Steve, Sergeant Slaughter. Look out, Cobra. Yo, Joe." And of course, that's not Sergeant Slaughter on the front cover. That's our favorite Marine. He's actually inside the book as his first appearance. So Sergeant Slaughter thumbed through this very book in my hands right now until he found the page. Luckily, I don't care about, like, this book is already rough, so he signed the interior right there. Yo, Joe, Sergeant Slaughter. And you know what? He pointed to the duffel bag and he goes, "You know what's in that duffel bag, don't you?" And I said, "No, I don't." And he used his catchphrase. He goes, "It's an itty bitty ditty." Because that was one of his catchphrases. There was only two ways out of the G.I. Joe, and one of them was inside an itty bitty ditty bag. So that's his itty bitty ditty bag. So I thought that was kind of funny. I almost wish that I had recorded and had the video playing, or got a video recording of it, and I was going to get him to do a bit for me, but you know, I was a little starstruck. So it was so awesome meeting Sergeant Slaughter and getting him to sign my book. So now proudly I'm going to have his picture on the back. It'll be two pictures, one of him signing the interior and one of him signing the exterior of the book. And this is the newsstand that I picked up back in the day. So my G.I. Joe 48, now signed by the man himself. And when I was digging through books, my focus is I have three, actually I had 4 Wonder Woman Volume 2 books, 3 of which I don't have in the collection. One of them I have a slab, but I didn't have a raw, and it is an Adam Hughes cover, and it is issue 155, which I have now remedied, and I found a raw copy to go with my slabbed, which is up there, and it's signed by Adam Hughes. This one's not, so now I have a raw copy to go with my slabs, because that's one thing. I have 92 slabs in my collection, and every one of those slabs I have a raw book to go with it. Every one, except for this 155 right here. But now I have the raw of that. So we're good. My ongoing search for Transformer books, the higher issues. So I found, where are we at, 56? Because I think I stopped at 55, which is that Jim Lee cover. So I have 56, and I have 57. There were some vendors that had some higher issues, but they were getting a little pricey. And my other obsession is G.I. Joe newsstands and directs. So I have the entire 155 run, the original Larry Hama series, Real American Hero, in direct editions, and now I have 47 or so newsstands to find. And I got 2 more ticked off the list. So number 92. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the higher numbers, like this one here, 131. Because the higher numbers are the harder ones to find, because they were becoming less and less printed towards the end of the run. So these ones are getting difficult to find. So I'm trying to do my best and hit the higher numbers if I can when I go to cons. And the very last one I picked up from a Degrassi alumni, one of the characters from it, the actor who played one of the characters in Degrassi High, was there, and he was selling comic books, and people were all starstruck talking to him. I'm digging through the books, and I found this cool Gold Key Adam 12. I think it's issue 7, 7 or 8. But it was a show, TV show that I loved as a kid. These two cops, one Adam 12, one Adam 12. And I remembered this show from a kid, and I've got a few of the comic books. I had a Golden Key one from the day. I think it's issue 2. I still have it. So for $2, you can't beat it. So that's my signature haul and the few books that I picked up. So overall, would I do Niagara Falls Comic Con again? Probably not. I was just there mostly for the signatures. There wasn't a lot of comic vendors. It was a small venue, and you really don't need to go for the 3 days. You can get away with 1 day for that show. But you know what? I had fun. I met Bruce from Kingdom of Nerds, and we hung out. And I also saw 1063 Comics. He was there. And then there was another gentleman, and his name went right out of my head. Styx? Yeah, sure. Okay. I forget. I'm bad with names and remembering things, getting older. So I hope you guys enjoyed the footage, enjoyed the little haul that I picked up, and we will see you guys on the next one. Take care.